Welcome to week 11, Vijnana Maya Kosha, the wisdom body. Today's class is the last asana homework of the series, so congratulations on completing it. We will be tuning into the crown chakra today, the chakra that shines from the top of the head upwards into this beautiful unseen world. So let's begin in a seated pose, sitting up nice and tall, elongating the back of the neck, relaxing the shoulders and closing the eyes. Come into the here and now, the present moment. And anytime we're working in the upper chakras, it's very important to ground our energy down through the root chakra. So before we begin, visualize roots growing down from the bottoms of either your feet, legs, or base of spine, growing down deep into the earth. So through this visualization, we ground our energy into the earth. But in return, the earth starts to give us calm, loving energy up through the root system, into our root chakra, up into the second chakra. Start to pull that calming, loving energy up into the third chakra. Moving into the heart. Feel the heart expand. As you inhale, pull that loving, calming energy up into the throat. Up into the third eye. Up to the top of your head. And then just visualize that light, that energy projecting out the top of your head up into this beautiful world above you. Similar to like a spotlight. Notice how brightly it shines up from the top of your head into the beyond. And so as we're visualizing this, the practice is to bring your awareness to about 2 inches above your head. And just notice. And it's with this, in this space, that we'll take a deep full breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Open your eyes and then just place your hands on top of your head. You can stack one hand on top of the other. You can relax your shoulders down. You can press as lightly or as hard as you'd like, just so you can start to tune into the sensation at the top of the head. So yoga poses that involve bringing the crown of the head to the earth. So let's think of headstand pose. It is activating the crown chakra by grounding that energy into the earth as well. So if we were flipped upside down. Sometimes headstand pose isn't for everyone, and that's okay. But we can use this theory and just place the hands on our head to get the same benefits. So as the awareness comes up to the top of the head, feel the pressure. And take a deep full breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. One more. And then just slowly lower your arms back down. Anytime the crown chakra shines down into the mat, like downward dog, we can also bring the awareness there and activate the crown chakra as well. So let's begin. Inhale, reach your arms up into the sky. Palms meet above your head, and exhale, pull them down through heart center. Inhale. And exhale. One more. Arms come straight back up through center. Find your twist over to the left. Hands come down. Turn your head looking behind you. And take a full deep breath here. Exhale it out. Inhale, lift your left arm up into the sky. Exhale, find a side bend, right shoulder towards right knee. So still in a twisting position. You're just adding on a side stretch here, lengthening through the side body. On your next inhale, come back up, find your twist, maybe a little bit deeper. And then exhale, as you come back into center, lift your arms up into the sky. Find a twist to the other side. Sit up nice and tall and look more behind you. Inhale, right arm comes up into the sky. Exhale, left shoulder to left knee. Stay here and breathe. Inhale brings you back up into your twist. Exhale it out. Inhale back into center. And exhale, right hand down next to right hip. Find your side bend. Inhale, lift back up. And exhale, left hand down. Rise back up one more time on each side. Maybe this time you add a little bit of a cactus arm and gaze up. Lift back up. And exhale. Cactus the arm, look up. And reach back up. Nice job. And then both hands down onto the floor in front of you for a deep bow. Gently roll yourself up onto hands and knees. Place the block off to the side as we come into our cat-cow pose. Stacking hands underneath shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Keep those feet flat as you inhale, drop the belly and look up. Exhale, curl in. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Spine comes back into center. Left leg extends out behind you. Flex the foot. Push into both hands. Level out the hips as much as you can. Maybe lift up that leg up a little bit higher. Inhale. Pull that knee in. And as you do, chin into chest. And see if you can really start to curl in, lifting that leg up a little bit higher in towards the belly. Exhale. Extend it back out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. From here, just lift the right arm up off of the mat. Find your balance. Bring your gaze up. And exhale. Curl elbow into knee. And exhale it out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Right hand comes down to the mat. Left leg swings over, plants down next to you, keeping that leg straight, pushing the outer edge of the left foot down into the floor, and then find a little rocking from front to back. And so this is what it looks like from the side. And then see if you can sink your hips down towards your heel as you bow forward, planting your elbows down, lowering your head down, feeling the deep stretch in through the inner part of the leg. Lift back up out of the pose. Lift up onto your knee. Inhale, gate pose. Reach the arms up into the sky. And then we're going to just find a little side bend here off to the right. See if you can keep your core nice and engaged. And then as you inhale, lift back up and then find a nice side bend here, lowering left hand down to left leg. Look up past your arm. Good. Lift both arms up. Find your little side bend to the right. That lower hand can come down, swoop forward, and then as you use your arms to move, find your side bend. Again, lift up. Bottom hand comes down. Lift back up and find your side bend. Good. This time, lift the arms up. Right hand plants down onto the mat beside you. Left arm reaches up and then lift that leg up. Making sure that bottom hand is underneath the shoulder. Flex the foot. Deep full breath here. Fingertips stretch out away from your toes and then curl in elbow to knee. And exhale it out. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. And exhale. Hold it here. Lower the leg, lift up off the hand, inhale, reach up, and exhale, forward fold, hip comes down to the heel. Good. Rise back up, bring that knee back underneath you as we go through a couple cat-cows to get the spine nice and balanced. Coming back into a few cat-cows here to neutralize the spine. Other side. Shift your weight so that you can bring your right leg behind you, keeping both hands down, flexing the right foot. Holding it here, maybe lifting up it a little higher. Deep full breath. And then inhale, forehead to knee. Lengthen back out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more. Hold it here. Extend left arm straight out in front of you. Bring your gaze up a little bit higher and then curl in, elbow to knee. 2 more. Last one, hold. Good, lower the hand down to the mat and then just swing out the leg out beside you. Nice and straight. Push down through the outer edge of the right foot. Start to shift forward and back. And then if it feels okay, lower hip down onto heel. Lower onto your elbows and bow your head. One more full breath. Good, lift back up. Keep the leg where it is. Lift up off of your hands. Inhale, reach your arms up into the sky. Relax your shoulders down away from your ears. Good, find your side bend to the left. Hold it here. Lift back up. Right hand down onto right leg. Find your side bend. Lift back up. Good. Find your side bend again. This time, lower hand just lowers. Inhale back up. Coming back up here, and then find your side bend. Back up. Side bend to the left. Lower hand drops. Inhale back up. Exhale, side bend. Good. Inhale, lift. Find your side bend. This time, left hand meets the ground. Find it here first. Fingertips stretch away from the toes. Lift the leg, flex the foot. Hold it here. Elbow to knee. Extend it out. Curl in. Extend. Curl in. Extend. Back in. Hold it here. Lower the leg, lift back up. Inhale. Good work. Exhale, hands come down, sink down, sit down onto your heel. Feel the stretch. Lift back up. Bring your foot back, your knee back underneath you. Find your child's pose. Knees wide, big toes to touch. Sink down. Breathe into your hips. Okay, coming into downward facing dog. I want you to really bring your awareness to the top of your head here and notice how it shines downward into the mat. Walk your dog by bending one knee as you straighten the other. Lift your right leg up into the sky. Bend your right knee. Open right hip, stack it on top of your left. Circle the leg around, opening up through the hip joint. You can go opposite direction. Good. Bring it back into center, hover, and then step that right foot forward, lower down onto your back knee, untuck the back toes, lift up out of the pose. Inhale, low lunge. Fingertips come back down, straighten the front leg, lift the toes, hamstring stretch. Plant the foot back down, come back into your downward facing dog. Deep, full breaths. Lift the left leg up into the sky. Bend left knee. Stack left hip on top of right hip. Open it up. And then find your rotation here and through the hip joint. Opposite direction. Lift the left leg up. Step it through, low lunge. Inhale, lift the arms up into the sky. Deep, full breaths. Fingertips down to the mat. Straighten the front leg, lift your toes, hamstring stretch. Plant your foot back down, downward dog. Lift the right leg up into the sky. Shift your body weight forward. Land that right foot down to top of mat. This time, high lunge, inhale. Now, just place your hands on top of your head, stacking one hand on top of the other, noticing the pressure. Inhale, lift the arms back up. Exhale, bring the heart forward, left hand lands down next to the right foot. Open up towards the right, right arm up into the sky. Come down onto your back knee if you need to. One more full breath. Right hand comes down, step that foot back, plank pose. Shoulders above wrists. Push the heels back, pull belly button up and in. Shift your body weight forward, lower all the way down. Untuck the toes, low cobra. Exhale, lower. Tuck the toes under, press into the hands. Plank pose to downward dog. Deep, full breaths. Shine that crown chakra down into the earth. Lift the left leg up. Pull the knee in, step it through, high lunge. Place your hands on top of your head. Awareness here. Inhale, reach. Heart forward, right hand down next to left foot. Find your twist. Left hand down, step your left foot back, plank pose. Shift your body weight forward, lower all the way down. Untuck the toes, low cobra. Exhale, lower. Tuck the toes, plank pose, downward dog. 3 deep breaths. Walk your feet a little bit closer to your hands, so you're shortening your stance. Push really hard into your left hand so you can free your right hand and reach and grab a hold of the outside of your left ankle. As you do this, start to turn your head and look underneath your shoulder up towards the sky. Notice how the crown of your head is pointing straight down into the earth. One more full breath. Place that right hand down, shift to the other side. Left hand is free and grabs to the outside edge of the right ankle. Look underneath your arm. One more full breath. Left hand comes down to the mat. Come down onto your knees. Untuck your toes. You can either come up like so or sit back onto your heels. And just take a moment here. Deep full breaths. You're welcome to come into headstand pose if you'd like, if that's in your practice. If not, what I would like you to do is come up onto your knees, interlace your fingers, straighten your arms as much as you can, pull the arms away from the back body, and we'll stay here and breathe a few breaths. Now see if you can just fold forward. Your hips naturally start to shift backwards. And then see if you can place the top of your head, not your forehead, but the top of your head. So pull that chin into chest at the ground, at the mat. Putting pressure at the top of your head. Keeping your arms binded behind you. If you need to place your hands down onto the mat, feel free. Notice the pressure at the top of your head. Deep full breaths. One more full breath. And then slowly release the arms first. Press into your hands to lift up off the mat and come back into your seated pose. And just notice. Find downward dog. Lift right leg up into the sky. Pull the knee in, step forward, warrior two pose. Back foot parallel to the back of the mat. Bend in through that front knee, arms parallel, and gaze past your fingertips. Reverse the warrior. Back into your warrior two. Coming into triangle pose, straighten the front leg, reach forward, hand down to shin, a block, or the floor. Start to gaze up to your top hand. Try not to lock the knee. Try to put a little micro bend in it. One more full breath. And then see if you can stay in this pose, but bend in through that knee, coming into side angle pose. Turn your hand and bring your arm behind you for a bind. Stay here, or bottom hand reaches underneath, grabs a hold of the top hand for your bind. One more full breath. Place the hand back down. Find your side angle. Push in through that front foot. Lift yourself. Warrior two. Reverse the warrior. Windmill the arms, come down, go through your own vinyasa here, plank pose. You can choose upward facing dog if you'd like. Instead of low cobra, just lower halfway down, flip your feet, keep your hips lifted, heart lifted, back into downward facing dog. Deep full breaths. Let's do the other side. Left leg up. Step it through. Warrior two. Bend in through that front knee. Gaze past the fingertips. Reverse the warrior. Warrior two. Straighten front leg, triangle pose. Gaze past your fingertips towards the sky. And then just bend in through that front knee. Keep your hand where it is. Find your side angle. Back of the hand meets the spine. Find your bind. Stay here or bind your left arm. One more full breath. Good. Unbind the bottom hand first. Top arm next. Push into that front foot. Lift yourself up. Warrior two. Reverse the warrior. From here, coming back into warrior two, but straightening the front leg, and then just positioning the front toes towards the side of the yoga mat. Point the toes a little bit more inward for a wide-legged forward fold. As you interlace the fingers behind your back, open the front of your heart, maybe tip your head back. And then forward fold. See if you can angle and point the top of your head into the earth. Just imagining that spotlight shining brightly deep into the earth. One more full breath. Release the hands. Come into a little bit of a halfway lift so that you can lower the right hand down, stacking it above the shoulder, finding a twist here, opening up through that left side. Choosing to add on a bind here by hugging the left arm tight behind you. Inhale, arm comes back up. Exhale, left hand lowers, right hand opens, reaches up. Find your bind. Good. Arm comes back up to the sky, lower back down. Inhale. Transition your feet. Good. Inhale, bring yourself back up. And then we'll angle the toes so they're pointing outward. Sit down low, goddess pose. Hands center of heart. Challenge yourself by sitting down a little bit lower. One more full breath. Straighten the legs. Inhale, reach the arms up. Star pose. As you exhale, you can bend in through the knees again. Lower the arms down, maybe cross them in front of you. Inhale, lift back up. Star pose. Two more just like that. Good. Turn towards the front of your yoga mat. Go through your own vinyasa. Plank pose. Low cobra or upward facing dog. Good. Lower down onto your knees. Transition into a seated pose. Pulling that left foot in to the inside of your right leg, creating kind of a wider angle here. Instead of the regular 90 degrees, we're going to open it up a little bit more. Walk the fingertips for a forward fold. Walk your hands over towards your straight leg. Position your body on top of it and then forward fold. Lift up. This left hand next to the left hip, so whatever leg is bent, place that hand down next to the hip. What we're going to do is just put some weight into that arm, so making sure it's underneath the shoulder, and then I'm just going to use the momentum to lift my hips up and find a little bit of a back bend here. Point the toes away from you, and then slowly lower back down. 2 more just like that. Very good job. Bottoms of the feet together, knees wide. Sit up nice and tall. Hold on to either your toes or your ankles. Notice the sensation of your knees dropping down towards the ground. Stay here or forward fold. Lift back up. Keep that right leg in, extend the left leg out, nice and wide. Walk your fingertips forward and find a forward fold. Walk your fingertips over towards your straight leg. See if you can bring your upper body on top of it, and then forward fold. Lift back up. Plant that right hand down next to your right hip. Use that left arm to sweep up, lift the hips, point the toes away from you, find your back bend, and lower back down. 2 more. Nice job. Bring both legs out wide. Keep those feet flexed. If you have to bend your knees a little bit, that's okay. Walk your fingertips forward. Slowly lift back up. And then bring yourself into boat pose. So bring your legs together, bend your knees, find balance in the tailbone here. You can keep your toes down if you'd like, or lift them up off the mat. Keeping the knees bent, or try to straighten the legs. Lift the heart. Let go of the legs if you'd like. A little bit more of a challenge. One more full breath. And then very slowly lower the legs, grab a block, and come down nice and slowly. Keep your knees bent and just allow the spine to settle onto the mat. We'll start by bringing that block in between the knees, walking the feet a little bit closer towards the hips so that when we lift the hips up, we can squeeze the block, engaging the inner thighs and glute muscles. Hollow out the belly. Stay here and breathe. On your next exhale, lower your hips down to the mat. Keeping the block where it is, just pick the feet up and hug the knees into chest. Two more just like that. Land the feet. Press into the feet to lift the hips and squeeze the block. Lower the hips down, hug the knees into chest. One more. This time you can interlace your fingers underneath your body by just really snuggling the shoulders underneath you, pressing down through the outer edge of the hands and in through the arms. Squeeze the block. One more full breath. Release the hands, lower the hips, and hug the knees in. Good. Place the feet down onto the mat. Lift your hips again, but this time place the block underneath your hips. Lower them down onto the block as a little stand. It's not at my lower back, it's lower onto my hips and tailbone. Just pause here for a moment, just getting used to the shape. You can always flip the block to a higher setting if you want a deeper back bend. Now we're lifting the legs up into the sky, one leg at a time. Just noticing your balance here. If you need to come back down to a lower setting for safety, feel free. If you feel nice and balanced, lift the other leg up into the sky. Allow the belly to hollow. Notice the pressure that you're feeling at the upper back and your head. Rotate out the ankles. Opposite direction. Notice the blood flow coming out of your feet. Just seeing if you can just stay in this pose a little bit longer. And then just knowing that if you bend your knees here, that blood will run back down into your feet. Nice, new, fresh, oxygenated blood. And then we'll lift the legs back up into the sky. Good. Bend both knees. Let the blood flow come back into the toes. Place the feet back down. Pause here for a moment. Push into the feet to remove the block. Place it off to the side. As you allow your hips to sink down back to the floor, just pause there for a moment, allowing the spine to adjust. Hug the knees into your chest. Full body stretch. Lengthen your legs, reach your arms up above your head. Figure 4 pose. Bend your knees. Right ankle comes up onto the top of the left thigh. Open up your knee with your right hand, or pick your left foot up, reach through, interlace the fingers, keep both feet flexed, and breathe into the hips. You can also do this against the wall by placing your foot on the wall for a little bit more support. Stay here, or for a little bit more challenge, pick your head up, forehead to knee. Lower your head back down if you lifted it. Place your foot back down onto the mat. And then keeping your legs how they are, just see if you can allow the legs to drop to the left. So you're kind of stamping your right foot into the floor. For a little supine twist, you can extend your right arm out to the side and turn your head to the right as you push your right knee away from you. Head comes back into center. Bring your legs back up into center here. Full body stretch. Lengthen the legs. Stretch your arms above your head. Maybe interlace your fingers and press the palms away from you. Setting up for the other side, bend both knees. This time left ankle comes onto the top of the leg. Push that left knee away from you. For a little bit more, pick your right foot up off the mat, reach through, interlace your fingers behind your hamstrings, flexing both feet here, and just pushing that left knee away. Curl up, forehead to knee for a little bit more. Deep full breath. Lower the head back down, release the legs. Keep the shape and just allow both legs to drop to the right. This time stamping the left foot into the floor, pushing that left knee away from you as you find your twist. Head comes back into center. Pull the knees back in. Good. Place that foot back down, walk your feet out wide, and then windshield wiper your legs from side to side. We'll end with happy baby pose, bringing both legs up into the sky, grabbing a hold of the ankles, outside edges of the feet, or your peace fingers around your big toes as you allow your knees to drop down towards the ground. Feet come wide apart. Find stillness here or rock from side to side. Just take one more deep, full breath. Let go of your legs and come into your Shavasana pose. Take up space, palms face up, and rest. As we lie here today, we're going to bring the awareness to the top of the head. If you have to press into the top of your head to bring your awareness into that space, feel free. As we find some quiet and stillness, see if you can bring that awareness 2 inches above the head. Anytime you get distracted, pull it back into this awareness. Just bringing in a mantra here, I am connected. I am connected. And for you, it's different of the feeling of what you are connected to. It could be I am connected to love. I am connected to peace. I am connected to bliss. Or simply, I am connected to Source. Start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Rock your head from side to side. Hug your knees back into chest. And roll over onto one side. Settle here for just a moment. And gently press yourself back into a seated pose to end class today. Sit up nice and tall. Just close your eyes and notice how you feel. Just bringing the awareness 2 inches above the head. Getting familiar with this space. From now on, every time you sit in meditation, allow this feeling and sensation to feel like home. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om Peace, Peace, Peace. Have a beautiful day.